Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, the Home Cook Hero, back with a new video for y'all. And today, y'all, I'm going to show you how to make oven-baked barbecue ribs with this sweet, sticky barbecue sauce that we jazzed up from just some store-bought sauce, y'all. This is perfect for if you don't have a grill, if you live in an apartment like I do, or if you don't feel like getting out on the grill in this cold weather, y'all. So anyway, y'all, if you're into it, let's go. Alright y'all, so now I'm going to get to it. So I am first starting off with this slab of ribs that I got from my local grocery store, and I am just chopping off or cutting off any excess tendons or stringiness or anything that I don't really want on there, y'all. And I also have washed these ribs already with some lemons and a little bit of water, and now we're just about to start seasoning. So first, with my all-purpose dry rub that I got from Target, it's the Famous Dave's brand. If you know, Famous Dave's has some good ribs in my opinion. Then I'm just going in with some pepper, going in with some garlic powder, y'all, going in with some olive oil to help with the distribution of all of these dry spices, y'all. And then, y'all, I'm just going to mix it up, make sure I mix everything up thoroughly. And after that, I'm just going to flip it over, y'all, and basically going to do, well, not basically, I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other side, because you need to season both sides of it. Especially something like ribs, you definitely want to season both sides because you want to taste it on both sides. So now that we got the seasoning part out the way, I just popped that into my oven uncovered on about 350 degrees for like 30 minutes or so, y'all. And now we're just going to start off with that sweet sticky barbecue sauce. So I have that Sweet Baby Ray's, as you saw. I got like the hickory sweet one, just whatever it says on there, that's the one I got. Then I'm adding in some brown sugar, y'all, because I want to make this extra sweet. I want that brown sugar to caramelize and make everything nice and sticky and ooey gooey. And then I'm just going in with like the last remaining spices from that we seasoned with on the ribs. I went in with a little bit of white vinegar for some pop and some acid. I went in with some fresh minced garlic, y'all, and then I put in a little bit of olive oil as well. And then, y'all, just mix that up thoroughly, and your barbecue sauce is done. So, y'all, now that the first 30 minutes is up, I'm just taking them out the oven. Look at how good it looks. The juices are already starting to render out a little bit, with the fat, I should say. And yeah, just flipping it over. Now we're gonna get to the basting, y'all. And I forgot to mention when I was cleaning the ribs earlier, if you see that little piece of extra fat and meat right there, I like to keep that on there. Some people like to take it off, but do what you want to, y'all. I actually prefer leaving it on because it's just more meat to eat. But yeah, I'm just basting it with some of the juices that have developed or come out of the meat since it's been in the oven. And then after that, I'm just going to go and pour over some of that barbecue sauce that we made, y'all. You don't want to pour over all of it because you're going to flip this over at the very least one more time. But you definitely want to make sure you reserve some of the barbecue sauce for later. And then I also like to put some on at the end so it can be nice and extra like wet, in my opinion, or just, just kind of like bubbling and just getting sticky and stuff like that. So that's what I prefer to do, y'all. Then I basically just flipped it over and did the exact same thing. Look at how moist these ribs are looking, and these are the perfect way to do them in the oven because it stays nice and moist. The pan that I'm actually using, that tin pan, actually helps with that because you'll see the sides are kind of high in comparison to the ribs, and so that way it keeps a lot more moisture in the pan and a lot more of that steam kind of stays trapped in there closer to the meat as opposed to just kind of evaporating. It kind of like lightweight steams the meat a little bit. Same way like putting foil over it would do it. Anyway, y'all, I popped it back into the oven for another 30 minutes uncovered, and then I took it out, slathered on the rest of that barbecue sauce, and look at how this looks, y'all. Look at how this looks. And I popped them back into the oven on broil for like 5 more minutes just so the top kind of char up a little bit. And then after that, y'all, I just took it out the oven and I let it rest for about 5 minutes or so the juices don't just run everywhere, because again, we want this to stay nice and moist and juicy. So after those 5 minutes were up and I couldn't wait any longer, I just started slicing into them ribs, y'all. Look at how easily that meat is just slicing away from each other or from the bone. It is so good and so juicy. You see all those juices coming out, y'all. And then that barbecue sauce, that sweet sticky barbecue sauce that we made, it looks nice and sticky. And you can see it bubbling on the top, y'all, with that garlic in there kind of peeking through. And just y'all look at that. Look at how juicy those ribs are. So juicy. The meat is so tender. The barbecue sauce got nice and crusty, and that brown sugar in there definitely caramelized and did what we wanted to do, y'all. These ribs came out so perfect. So definitely try them out if you're looking for this kind of recipe, y'all. It was just so good. I had to just throw the bone down. But anyway, y'all, that's pretty much all I have for y'all today. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the recipe, if you want to try it out, definitely let me know down below in the comments. You can hit that like button, y'all, to let me know that you enjoyed the video. You can even subscribe to the channel, y'all, because I upload videos just like this every single week. So if you want to become part of the family, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Alright, y'all, I don't have any more to say in this video. So with that said, I will see you in the next video. Later.